Hello, friends. Welcome back to more trading signals for cryptocurrencies. Today is the 1st of March, and we basically got it's kind of a weird day because lots of volatility. We're going to see that on the 10-hour time frame, Bitcoin, look at this, it's still kind of undecided. It was red a couple hours, well, not a couple, some hours ago, but right now it's turning green again. So yeah, like I told you, it's something of a crazy day, very volatile. These days have been extremely volatile, not just because of all the geopolitics behind all of this context, but also because the reaction to the markets was, in my opinion, kind of surprising. I didn't expect to see a very strong pump on the 28th, even though I actually predicted it to all of my clients who know about the information, my predictions. If you want that information, you can get that as well. And you can also get my indicators in one single package, in one single combo. All of that information you can request via email. So, write an email to me if you are interested in acquiring that information and tools. Anyways, like I told you, I didn't really expect to see a very strong pump after what happened on the 28th, all of this stuff in the Middle East again. But you can see that the markets are very much in range still, okay? This is very much in range, okay? So very volatile, even though it's kind of getting, as you can see with Bitcoin, lower lows every single time. The structure is very bearish with Bitcoin. Not so much, I believe, with other coins. For example, if we go to see Solana, we're going to see that Solana for some time was actually kind of bullish. You'll have to excuse all of these white boxes and rectangles because that's what I used to trade. Because I actually, like I told you, this is the very powerful indicator that I use, and all of this information, again, all of these tools and predictions, all of these you can get that by requesting them via email. Obviously, it's not going to be free, but you can see why it's extremely accurate. Okay, so we were actually shorting from this position as highlighted by this arrow, and these were the levels back there, um, of the potential reversals. As you can see, the second level was the one that triggered the reversal. From there, I was longing, very quick long, very brief long as well. I didn't really want to stay in this trade for a lot of time because I believe it will eventually retrace very soon. But as you can see from this area, we get these levels which are still in play, as you can see with the indicator. Obviously, we have even higher levels, but again, this is going to be extremely unlikely to see because the range in Solana always stops around 90, 88, 90. It's kind of the range of price where the price actually kind of stops and reverses and goes back down again. And for supports, that's going to be around 77, 78, something like that. So yeah, look, I'm out of my long already, so I don't really have positions open. If I were to say once we reach this level again, we kind of reach it with a very quick and very fast wick. So it was very not the usual stuff where at least we can see more other candles consolidate around the price where it's going to trigger the reversal. But if we can reach that level again, which is like I said, around 86, yeah, 86 on Solana. If we can reach that level again, I will plan my shorts for this area. And I don't know. I have to be on the lookout if we actually go higher. And if we actually do that, then the level is going to be 90, 89. But yeah, I believe this could be a very good zone to trigger another short because that's actually very close to the previous one, the previous key position that we got from the short before this day. So yeah, that's basically kind of the general outlook for cryptos. Okay, March appears in my prediction as similar to February, but maybe slightly a little bit more bullish. Maybe we'll have to see because again, I think the fractal that I analyzed in previous days and previous weeks is eventually going to play out, and that is it's eventually going to weaken. Okay, this entire range of structure is going to weaken. Okay, and eventually it's going to break not up but rather down. It's going to break down and reach lower lows around maybe 74, maybe 75 could be the first support. And if there's a lot of volatility behind that move that triggered the collapse, eventually we can see maybe even below 70, back to the lowest position so far in the cycle, which is 67 in Solana. In any case, all of these positions were reached on the 5th of February for every single coin. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, my friends, stay on the lookout because volatile days are coming. I believe with all of these geopolitical tensions and stuff. I don't really think it's going to lead to anything major, anything extremely like it's going to threaten the world or something like that. I really don't think it's going to devolve into such a chaotic scenario because I don't know. For me, geopolitics. I mean, I can do geopolitical predictions. I do sometimes make those predictions for myself, mostly because I don't really want to share that with other people. It's not even related to this channel. Anyways, what I can see is that it's not going to trigger anything extremely bad. Okay. The only thing that really can I can get from this information from all of this is that it's not so good to actually be in the Middle East right now. This is coming from someone that was eventually looking for maybe places like Dubai or Bahrain, Qatar for potential residential options, for example, just for the for all of these tax benefits. Anyways, we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, man, that kind of makes me think of maybe searching for other places, which there are plenty of them. Okay, around the Caribbean Sea, many good places. Anyways, I believe that's all I have for you guys. I already even went on tangents that didn't really matter to this to the finance niche. So yeah, it's going to be like that. We'll have to see how it goes. Like I said, if you want more information again about the predictions, about the tools, about the potential, all of my current and future indicators, you can get all of that information by asking via email. So always great to me via email. I'll be very happy to answer whatever you want. Having said that, guys, take care. Have a good day. Like, share, subscribe for the work. I'll keep giving you more trading signals very, very soon. So stay tuned for all of my updates and all of my Twitter posts. I'll see you guys next time.